Drew McIntyre is finally champion. The world is healing. The world is healing. Um, Cody, man. Cody was dealt a bad hand for sure. Not because he lost, but because he was booked to be so boring. And that's very unfortunate because people were very excited when he came back in 2022. I was very excited that he came back in 2022. But, on the main roster, your title reigns, like I think once you become a champion on the main roster, you stop wrestling, you cut longer promos, you have no matches, and I think the championships are like little anchors. Like your booking gets so much worse once you're champion. Um, and that was true for Cody Rhodes. I remember one time he went 300 days and defended it under 10 times his first reign. Um, but yeah, we finally got Drew winning the big one, the WWE Championship in front of people. Um, and I even saw on Twitter the other day him him in Glasgow, Scotland, on a house show. It was very wholesome, but I don't know, man. I feel like it's Drew's champion, like this championship reign that we've been waiting for. I mean, me especially, uh, that I've been waiting for a while. I have no faith in the main roster when it comes to booking championships. So I think Drew will go like 300 days and only defending it once or something like that. I don't know, man. But we finally got Drew's big moment, in front of people, and he won it in the three stages of hell with Cody Rhodes. But I don't know, man. Like it was more like two exhibition matches and one cage, more than three stages of hell. Like I saw this one clip of Cody trying to shove a banana into Drew's mouth, and then I think it was Cody Rhodes biting Drew in the forehead, taking a selfie. And then, for some reason, there was a spot where Cody Rhodes, he was supposed to escape the cage, but then instead of escaping the cage, he just did a Cody cutter off the top instead of just jumping down. Like it was just like that match was so, I don't know, man, but I'm glad the outcome was the outcome. Now, as far as Jacob Fatu is concerned, um, I got a bit confused. The reason why is because Drew's a heel, Cody's a face, and then he attacked both of them. But I already knew it was him in the mask and the hoodie, which is why I don't understand why Triple H is obsessed with doing masked people. Like Becky Lynch, I think it was Clash in Paris. Becky Lynch had the mask on and the hoodie. Austin Theory, Jacob Fatu. We got a few other masked people last year and this year. It's just they really need to try something new because we already know it's you. Solo, I remember he came in with just we already know it's you, and you're just gonna pull up with the mask and the hoodie. But yeah, Cody's supposed to go through a character change, but I'm hearing that it's not a heel turn. I'm hearing that it's just a shift. Now I don't know what that means, but I'm kind of curious to see as to what is gonna happen with that because Cody really needs something new because I'm tired of hearing the same. You're wait, something like, um, Drew McIntyre, I respect you, and you're going to make me a martyr for these people. I respect you. So, Los Angeles, what do you want to talk about? It's the same corporate feeling garbage nonsense. Every time I hear Cody on the microphone, these people want to see a match because I respect you. It's just, I don't know, man. It gets really old really quick. And to have that, the same, same promo when you're the champion and then you don't even wrestle on TV, it gets very boring very quickly. But I'm glad that Drew McIntyre is a champion, but then I remember who's booking the shows and how, championship reigns don't really go well, which is why, I think LA Knight deserves a title push, but then once he gets the title, then what? It's just going to be LA Knight being the champion, LA Knight cutting promo, LA Knight not having a match, LA Knight not defending the championship, LA Knight coming out, LA Knight having a promo, LA Knight and then he defends it at a pay per view, then probably ends up losing. Tiffany Stratton's championship reign, that was, I don't know, man. Main roster title runs are just not it. But Drew McIntyre's a champ. I'm glad to see that. I'm happy to see. Hopefully we can get something new. If it's, I mean, who knows? Probably Cody Rhodes was the one who attacked Jacob Fatu because he saw him as a threat to his championship. That'd be something that I'd be down to see. But then I'm hearing that Cody Rhodes doesn't want to be a heel. But then at the same time, he said it on an interview that his contract signing, the next contract signing is going to be his last contract signing, and that he wants to be a heel for the last year of his career. But I'm curious to see. I mean, SmackDown's been pretty decent. Raw has been, yeah. I mean, one thing I noticed about Raw and SmackDown, they're not both good at the same time. Either one is better than the other, or they're both bad, and that's unfortunate. But SmackDown has been pretty decent compared to Raw. Raw, Stranger Things edition was. I mean, I really liked it when I saw it, but then I started like thinking about things and how they didn't make sense. Like, why didn't any of the cast members show up, and why are they promoting a show that's over? Um, why didn't they? I mean, and Raw is obsessed with having mainstream celebrities that don't even care about wrestling in the audience. Why not have one of the cast members in the audience? Like the things I was thinking about. Because I showed up in the Wrestling Republic group chat saying, "Oh my gosh, Raw was amazing," but I was like, I watched it again. I was like, was it? Like in my head, I was like, I don't know. Then I recommended somebody to watch it, and then I don't know how they liked it, but I liked it the first time seeing it. I guess it's a recency bias because there is a thing called recency bias. Well, like when you'll see something, you'll think it's great. Then as time goes on, you use your brain. Your brain turns on. You use common sense, and then you say, "Oh, that didn't make sense. Oh, that didn't make sense. Oh, that didn't make sense. Why didn't they have any of the cast members? Why didn't they have?" But I mean, the only good thing about Raw of the Stranger Things edition was that we had pyro, because usually it's just wrestlers showing up to the shows carrying their luggage, and they have an empty cup of coffee, and then they sip from the coffee wrong, even though you're supposed to, like, do a swig, but it's just empty cups, and then you'll see people walking in the hallways, and then how's that going to get anybody excited for the show? Cue the intro, get the pyro, but just just having people just 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 we have a good show for you folks. We have a good show for you folks. We have a great Raw ahead for us tonight, folks. And then Joe Tessitore, he's just trying to get the crowd hype and the people at home hype, but then just walking with your luggage. They're just walking like they're on their way to the airport, like they're on their way to TSA. How the hell is that going to get anybody excited for a 2.5 hour wrestling show? I mean, I just missed the days when there was pyro and I mean, I get my pyro fix when I watch AEW Dynamite, but come on, this is WWE we're talking about. What happened to the intros and the pyro? I don't know, man. But now I'm just going on a tangent. But yeah, is Jacob Fatu back for? Oh, also another thing. I heard that Drew McIntyre, his title, him winning the championship was planned a few hours in advance. So like it wasn't even a long term thing. But I'm glad that happened though. But I think they just did it because they wanted something new. And also, Drew McIntyre couldn't afford to lose because he looked like a clown, like he did all of 2025. I remember Drew, he said he was going to beat Jey Uso. He's going to beat, the Bloodline Hunter. And then he lost to Jay. He lost to Jimmy. He lost. I'm like, this dude just, I don't know. Like, that's what Drew McIntyre was booked as. He was booked as that one bully at school who gets bested by the smaller kids all the time. Like he's booked as that one bully who will sit there and bully you, and then you'll punch him in the nose, and then he'll run away. That's what Drew McIntyre's booked as. I don't know, man. I'm glad that he's the champion. I really hope his booking is great this year because last year the dude got buried and then he got made to look like a clown. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about if, where Cody Rhodes' character is going to go as far as that shift. And let me know how you think Drew McIntyre's title reign is going to go. Let me know if you think that uh, Cody Rhodes was the one who attacked Jacob Fatu because he saw him as a threat to the WWE Championship when he was holding it. I'm glad Cody lost that championship. I'm so happy. Dude was booked so boring, and it's so unfortunate because Cody's a great he's a great character, but there's only so much of the punch in the jaw and doing this, getting fired up and doing your Cody cutter and then and then there's only so much of that I mean if you're under the age of 12 then sure, but yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about all that. That's about it. See ya.